Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. Welcome to your reading. This is a Taurus special live stream, and it's a special series for solar eclipse in Aries. And solar eclipse in Aries will take place by 20th of April. And of course, the reading will set the tone for the end of April as well. So let's go ahead and find your tarot cards, Taurus. So for the solar eclipse on the 20th, and of course the end of the month, this solar eclipse is very important because, now the nodes are in Taurus Scorpio axis, but they are going to switch by the mid-July 2023. So the North node will switch to Aries and the South node will be in Libra. So this eclipse is actually revealing the times that you may also go through 18 months long by as of July 2023. Okay, so what Taurus needs to know for the solar eclipse and end of April 2023. Okay, so our first message is, just a sec please, Taurus. I think I forget something. Yes, now that's it. Yes. Okay, the first message. Okay. So Taurus, your first message for the solar eclipse and end of April. We have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands. The next message, the Emperor. The next message is the Queen of Cups. King of Swords. There are a lot of figures here, like you are interacting with people, maybe a part of your daily encounter or daily life. It's like you wanna embark on a journey, like there is something that you want to go after as a new opportunity, but like it's the family, it's the boss, it's the love, it's the legal person. There is also some type of people as obstacle, but one of them is even like emotionally a bit loaded maybe towards you. Let's see some more cards on that. And we have the Six of Swords, but it's like you say, no, I don't want to, hear this. Maybe it's like you are not going to show support, or if you are not going to maybe approve what I will be doing, but I will be maybe doing anyway, but maybe in a different place, in a different setup. It's like you are looking for some kind of a new plane, like to operate from. I feel some one-on-one discussions, some one-on-one conflicts with people here. There is an Aries here. There can be also a legal person here. There can be a figure like a mother figure. Well, that can be a child figure, by the way. Like Taurus is, you are like distancing yourself. You are distancing yourself. Maybe it may feel like feeling blues a bit, but It's like you got to be on your journey. Let's get some tea leaf cards. So we have here the bull symbolism. The bull symbolism is about, yes, as if these figures are Taurus opposing you, if these figures of like uh, maybe legal things, or let's say procedures, governmental figures, or father figures, or strong male figures, political figures, um, the opposition is not really backing you down from your goal. Like, it's a time for you to show really strength and fortitude. Yes, and the forces working against you, it's like you show really this strength and fortitude towards the forces who are working against you. Like, everyone is here like disagreeing, but it's like you got to also fight for something. There is a, yes, this person that you are really surrounded by people. There can be also people from your, by the workplace, maybe, okay, people like you are surrounded on a daily basis or interact. Here I see one person is very being arrogant, they being like boastful. Maybe to this person, uh, it's hard to cross those fence, the other side. They can be very noisy here, and they can be very noisy, and maybe these people are also organizing others, like against you. But there is a friend here. There is a friend figure. Actually, maybe an air sign, air friend, air sign element friend, or a person who has this. Air is the how the mind is working as a symbol. So maybe there is some advice, maybe a legal way on something, or a legal procedure, or some type of a rule. You can. Now, with this advice, you are like taking it, and you are try to overcome. You really try to um, cross to the other side here. We have a lot of hard work, and this is going to bring you maybe new responsibilities. This last card and the first card, actually, I think it symbolizes here in the first, the page is your energy. This is the opportunity, but it's of course quite immature. Maybe you want to step on something. Of course, you are known as a sign of security, but you may feel a bit, maybe um, you are in a fresh mind in this. That's why maybe a lot of people here is opposing. But there is this one advice coming, which is going to put you into a good place, I feel. And it's obviously you want to go after this opportunity. And sometimes, even we have maybe some fear, and sometimes we may have insecurities, but we have this particular belief, like we want to deepen with an experience. And you want to go after this experience, like you, regardless of this opposition. Okay. um, I also feel you are like making a lot of you are entering in a lot of one-on-one discussions, and maybe conflicts with others. And maybe yeah, one is not going to find some type of resolution from that. That's why, like, you have to move forward after progressing the advice, the information. That can be here a travel, or you may be like taking a responsibility. There is some hard work there, or there is some kind of a first hard work or a responsibility you are given. Like, first you need to achieve that, and after that you will like take your new path and a new cycle can begin for you. But there is this definitely old cycle ending theme in these cards. I think this is also setting a tone for you, especially if advice comes in a very difficult situation. It's going to help you to view it very differently. A new perspective is definitely unfolding in your circumstances. Yes, this is going to, that can be even like maybe a delegation of a hard work, or the first you got to do the hard work and then from there you can move. I think these people who were opposing you here has some old views about things, and all these old views is actually bringing the, I mean, the fresh approach is needed, and you are finding it. You already let go of the cobwebs of the mind. Maybe now you are stepping towards Taurus for a new location, maybe a job, maybe a journey. I see there is some type of a sadness in this, like maybe there is some kind of a little, maybe little grief in you about you got to leave something. But stick on with the new perspective, because this is the ultimate thing which is gonna help you. And you really need to allow your thoughts definitely to be open. And that, you know, thoughts here can change. Really, you need to be here flexible. This is you stepping back from your problems and situations, which is blocking that clearer perspective. You go for definitely a new journey here. I also feel like uh, there is some type of even like a travel in your mind. This is maybe not just physical, but this is really happening in your mind. Like you are approaching some new shores. The opposition here also, for some Taurus, the opposition that they see from others may, with an advice, maybe they now distance from the situation and they are definitely approaching some other new shores that they didn't think they would arrive at all. Uh, you will be finding some new opportunities here. If there was a fear of change, this is definitely a big momentum for you. You just need to relax during this ride, and you need to open yourself up to different perspectives at this time. Your inner faith definitely will take you to that other shore. Maybe you are living a place like unhappily, a bit like, why these people acting like this? Maybe you are asking to yourself. And this can really make something very tense, maybe with a person, but that's okay. Some things now, it's time for things to come to surface. They cannot stay hidden. So people are showing their faces. A person that you thought usually maybe soft is now turning out to be very very different than, I mean, you are like seeing people showing different faces of theirs that you wouldn't think it's possible. Plus, if there is some kind of a really opposition towards something, that you got to show your strength and fortitude. You, by approaching the situation from a different perspective, you can really set a new tone. And this advice is very important. Wow, we have the divine abundance here, divine abundance energy for Taurus. You were born to align with love's will, follow the Tao, and serve something beyond the ego. Oh, you are finding something to determine yourself. Maybe it was with these people, the opposition is from like more egoic wars or something like that. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. Oh, this is like, being already that abundant person, being like already in. Sometimes this is letting other perspectives to be around you, and to be also in the abundance in terms of thoughts, like solutions do not vanish or something. Things can be produced, or some way can be changed, or a new area, or you can channel your energy into like a new area. With this constant flow, with the Taoist perspective here, one actually learns to be abundant and not chasing it, taking so there is some type of a hidden abundance to this situation. What would it be? Which is like blocked. Sometimes actually, one can really live among abundant possibilities, but can be having can have hard time to turn them into maybe resourcefulness. Like there is some kind of a alchemical work maybe you need to be doing. There is a lot of people here. People are even like wants resourcefulness when it comes to get support, but from these people you are getting opposition. So that you need to change the way you do things, or the way you approach, or you are like switching your energy to a different way now. But if there is any kind of a legal advice at this time coming to you, or any advice from a figure who knows their thing, definitely it is worth to take their perspective. It's like you have this fire in you, but it needs to be led by some perspective. Otherwise, the energy will just go and disappear. It's like it wants you to create those abundant conditions, and maybe here you want to serve something beyond the ego in a way that you want to do that already, but people are more coming from some egoic point of view. But you want to go above it, and maybe there is some kind of a greater good. Yeah, there are different thought spectrum with people here, and somehow you're gonna make your way though, and this will create abundant connections. Let's look at now with the my Sibilla del Cuore from this deck, this alchemical deck. So okay, one more shuffling, and this is now the way I use these cards is a bit different now than the other decks. I will show you how. So the first message is we have there is a lie. There is a lie. This is the alchemical heart. Okay, so the second message is we have the rebirth. It's like a particular lie or a deceit is giving birth to new circumstances. Or you are like forced to do something that you feel deceitful, but you don't want to take it because you know there are going to be some repercussions to it. Like you leave your conditions. Like there is some type of a distancing energy here. And you will be like leading something in a distant point. And the last card is collaboration. there is something with yes, the way that you engage with people, how you collaborate. Again, these people can be because we have the collaboration in all the reading, we had the opposition. These are two different things. But the thing is, Aries energy is about what we want to do. It's not about we sit others and negotiate like Libra. It is when we go strong-headed and you want to do something different here. So you want to, some new conditions are obviously will surface in very different, after maybe very different circumstances. You maybe even like figure out a lie. You may be figuring out a lie. Now, these are actually very much alchemical imagery. And it's, by the way, 17th century deck, if I'm not mistaken, 18th or 17th century deck. There is some type of a falsehood here, okay? Some falsehood. Or some betrayal is some I don't know, like gossips, maybe slander, all these figures now, like something behind the scenes, creating some deceptive energy. Like I feel there is some type of untrustworthy or dangerous people. So, or some lies like going on. But now there is a turnaround. There is this to this, and whatever the trust and who give whom here, friend, co-worker, loved one, this situation is changing. You need to be careful about people who are asking you thousands of questions, gossiping people. You know, there is this saying, if a person comes and tells you other people's business, and tomorrow he will tell yours to others, right? So this is all giving the situation, then this understanding, a rebirth. So you have now a different perspective, maybe after this discovery of this new perspective, right? So once you attain this perspective, or this person is close to me, asking me questions, telling me other people's business, but they can also tell mine and take it to others, and maybe these others in the cards are now becoming opposition to you, like a person carrying someone's this to others and yours to theirs, and now they're opposing you, and you know what is going to be at the tail end of it. So then here maybe you will be doing some recovery of what has been done in the situation. There needs to be some kind of a new channel or beginning for you. It's gonna be maybe sentimental. You will all recover the energy that you have been disturbed, maybe physically, mentally. There is some kind of a overcoming here, some dark moment, maybe with the advice of a friend. You can find some healing. Something vocational also interesting here. There is some kind of a meeting where you will be collaborating, but collaborating here is not about you will do what they say. By collaborating with them, you will be responsible what you want to do independently. That's why the collaboration. It's collaboration, but in the end, you will do what you need to be doing independently. Aries energy. And I feel, again, number 10 here, we have the collaboration. There is some kind of assistance. You will find assistance and help to this situation. Assistance and help. This assistance and help coming in this advice spectrum is asking you to be open-minded to receive it. Because if you go too headstrong and stubborn to it, you may feel closed and stuck. So take that collaborative energy in form of advice. Okay, if you need to shake hands, and you will do things independently, don't worry. So if a person here there is some kind of a scenery, there is something really gossipy situation, something lies, maybe betrayals and things, but you will go out from this. And for this, I think those maybe dark situations will now come to surface. And actually, if the situation is addressing some egoic circumstances where people cannot just go beyond that ego, and actually you want to find like a greater service, you want to overcome this, don't chase it, that egoic expression with them, but you are here asked to serve something bigger and better. So with some outside help, I think you're gonna come to the surface from that depths, and like everything is happening behind the scenery. There is this behind the sea, and then you go after your new opportunity. This situation is in a way teaching you, I think, like really, Taurus, you really need to be super open-minded about this time. Once you have that perspective, you will move more comfortably in this. There is this one-on-one exchange of information. And like this person comes to your help and take you to the foreground. Now with this deck, Sibyl of the Heart, we need to, I'm gonna get my calculator. We will sum up all the numbers in the cards, and we will reduce them to one digit. And this is going to be our numerology. And then we will find the card that carries that number. Let's see which number is that. Just a sec. Oh, number 4. Number 4 in the deck. Now we need to find the number 4 in the deck. This is a constancy, and actually Aries also had the same card, constancy. Yes, this is about being also faithful and loyal, finding good allies, being loyal to something, having some kind of a constant, some dependence, so that you can work on and dedicate yourself from now on. I feel like this ground will be formed for you, so you can be operating better. Outside help is like screaming in this reading. That outside help, that vision, this is coming. Let me find for, yes, this is the constancy. So someone also, I think, if other people's trust is like failing you, or their devotion, there is this one person, they are like proving themselves to be loyal, faithful. So there is some type of something to trust, something to lean on here. I feel some Taurus is staying away from now on from some people. You are not going to get involved with them, or not involving in their games or whatsoever. So, and uncovering of this lie will teach you a lot. if a person again comes and tells to you other people's business and things, remember they may also take yours to theirs. That's why I need you to be careful at this time, okay? Anything behind the scenes. So because this may affect your how you look and how others perceive you. Okay, your social interactions, how you present yourself as a person from now on will be determined with this event. Okay, Taurus. Thank you very much for tuning in, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed this eclipse reading with end of April touch. If you have personal tarot questions to me, you can come to my live streams and ask your questions to me there. Check the description box below to see how live streams are working. Thanks for tuning in and take good care. Bye bye.